mostly about my daughter, my second daughter. She's 6 now. But, oh, I wasn't like this the other day. My oldest is a real blabbermouth and doesn't ever stop talking. She was my child that hit every benchmark. I never had to worry a day about her. My second daughter was born, and I was concerned about her hearing. She wasn't hearing us. And every time I went to the doctor, because I'm a single mom, I had to take both girls, and the doctor always told me, don't worry about it, she's fine. It's her sister doing all the talking for her. She'll catch up, she'll be fine. So she was 3, and I said I've had enough, and I switched doctors. And that doctor told me about the Head Start program, and I enrolled my daughter. Actually, let me back up a second. I enrolled her in our community preschool, where they identified her as having a speech impediment. I changed jobs and found a Head Start program near where I was working, and because she had established the IEP through the school district, she was eligible for referrals through Head Start, where we discovered that she was 75% deaf in one ear and 25% deaf in the other. And she ended up getting tubes in her ears. It was just fluid. It wasn't that she was deaf. She just had massive fluid in her ears. She got tubes, and I'll never forget the day my oldest daughter started kindergarten. We were out on the porch getting her on the bus, and my daughter looked at me and said, Mommy, what's that sound? And I said, what sound? And she goes, it's like chirping. It was birds chirping. She was 3 and had never heard birds chirping. She started kindergarten last week. She's ahead of her class. The teacher looks at her and is just amazed. She's just an amazing child, and I don't think we would have ever discovered that if it weren't for Head Start. The Parent Ambassador Program, I've always been involved in my kids. My mom was on every committee you could imagine, so it's kind of in my blood. So through the Parent Ambassador Program, I'm on our early learning committee in our community. I helped develop the Washington Kids Readiness Kindergarten Readiness Program. I'm on the Head Start ECAP advisory committee. I've had a voice through Head Start, and it's just been amazing for me and my family.
You want to tell them about what's happening with childcare in Washington?
In Washington, the governor just announced last week that on October 1st they're cutting the Working Connections child care subsidy from the 200% poverty level to 175%, which means I fall into that category and I will lose my subsidy. It's the only way I can afford to work. I have 3 children now. My son just turned 3, and him and his sister are in childcare most of the day, and if I lose that subsidy, I'm not going to be able to work. So that's my next fight. Joel's got me on it already.
We're actually considering legal action against the governor, and she would be able to potentially be our plaintiff. That could be interesting.
We'll be watching that.
Yeah.
You can actually see some of our parents